Lucid Trading just dropped one of the biggest updates in prop firm history. They've killed Lucid Black, they brought back Lucid Pro with a massive upgrade, they completely rebuilt the live program, and they launched an exclusive plan called Lucid Maxx that has daily payouts, no payout caps. So if you trade futures, or if you're even thinking about it, you need to hear this. I'm going to break down every single change, and you get to know what's different, what's better, and which plan is right for you. So let's go. If you're new here, I'm Robert. I cover prop firm reviews, and strategies for futures traders. I've been tracking Lucid since they launched early in 2025, and I personally trade them daily live on our free Discord. Today, I'm going to break down a massive thread Lucid just posted, laying out all the changes. So there's a lot. So here's a roadmap of what we're going to do. First, they rebuilt live. They brand new Lucid Maxx plan also came out. And there's going to be updates to LucidFlex, Lucid Direct, and the return of Lucid Pro. So stick around for all of it, especially if you're deciding which plan to go with. Now, if you're getting value out of this, please hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next update. I'll be covering how these changes play out in the weeks ahead. Also, if you're looking for the best prop firm discounts, I have relationships with many other firms like Take Profit Trader, The Futures Desk, Perdia, Bullnox, Trade Day, Tradeify, YRM Prop, Humble Futures, Blue Sky, Earn to Trade, Funded Next, and the Funded Futures Network. Code RTF at most major firms will get you the best discount. Check my prop comparison sheet in the description for more details on those firms and more. Let's go. Okay, let's start with the biggest structural change. The live program got completely rebuilt. Lucid, they're calling it Lucid Live Remastered. And honestly, it really needed it, right? The old system, it had problems. So we had the onboarding was way too slow. We had the cooldown period, which was way too long. We had a escrow system, which honestly was just confusing. And the overall structure just didn't make sense to a lot of traders. And you know how much I've covered Lucid on my channel if you're a long-time watcher. But I never really did one on the live system because, first of all, I hadn't gotten there yet. And second, because it was confusing and I was hoping that they would make changes to it before I had to make this video. So I'm grateful that that happened that way. So here's what they changed. The new live program now uses an industry standard, right? So we're going to do the $0 starting balance, and it uses the end of day drawdown, just like Lucid accounts have always used that, the end of day drawdown. And we have a clear path back to sim with a simplified bonus system. Okay. Now, if we take a look and you say simplified bonus, you ask confusedly, right? So here's what they changed. The last part's interesting. The simplified bonus, we have Lucid kind of teased this into the thread, right? Without going into a full detail. But the idea is that the real payout potential through a bonus built into the live program. So if you're coming from the old system where they had a 30% of your balance was locked into escrow for 60 plus days with conditions attached, like this is a massive improvement. It's just straight ahead. Like all the different eval sizes that we have here, we've got 25K, 50K, 100K, 150K, right? The different sizes. And then once you hit this target, you get a bonus that unlocks in live. So, which is nice because what this means is that as you earn, let's say, for example, if you earn 5 times 150K funded accounts move to live, so you earn $4,500 per account. Okay, now you unlock $4,500 bonus per account here. So you're actually moving with $45,000 total live capital, which is really great because it allows you to simplify how much you're bringing, and it allows you to bring, you know, a fairly decent amount of capital with you to the live program instead of getting nerfed when you get moved to live. Is one of the problems that I've had with live programs that different funds have, is that you get moved to live, but you get moved to live with this cap that makes it so small that you've lost all the payout and all the work that you've been working on. Now, I'm going to tell you this honestly, truthfully. While it is a disadvantage because it messes with how much money you're bringing over there, also, it is still an opportunity because you're still able to trade and take payouts and hopefully receive the funding that you didn't have when you started trading. Because think about it, you don't start trading with a prop firm because you have $100,000 in the bank. If you had $100,000 in the bank, you would just trade with your own money. But we don't have $100,000 in the bank, so we start with the prop firm and we build on what they allow us to take. So it gets stuck in our mind about being perfect about this. Like, well, I made exactly this much money, they should give me exactly that much money, but it doesn't really work that way. Not with them, not with Lucid, not with other prop firms as well. There's usually a profit split involved, and there's different things to look at. But now that they've made these rules a lot simpler and easier to understand, I could definitely get behind this a lot better. This is a lot better for me personally. I like the way that they're doing this now. So let's take a look here at the next thing. You ask for daily payouts, no payout caps, and a return to trading with Lucid. Now, this one's a little bit tricky. The Lucid Maxx thing is not what I thought it was. It's not like there's just a Lucid Maxx account that you can sign up for on the website. It's not. When you go to Lucid Maxx, it's an exclusive eval to live daily payout plan reserved for our most consistent and profitable traders. So basically, this is not available to the general public. This is not something that you can just get. You have to be able to qualify for it, and you're invited to it. You can't ask them for it. It's something that you earn through their risk metrics and what they're looking at on their back end, watching you trade and determining whether or not they believe that this would be something that will be good for you. So let's take a look at the achieving Lucid Maxx status. So Lucid Maxx status is reserved for traders who demonstrate exceptional consistency and profitability. Our quantitative risk team uses defined performance criteria to identify traders who qualify. Once a trader meets these required marks, they will be notified directly via email. They'll be granted access to purchase the Lucid Maxx evaluation, and Lucid Maxx status is earned, not requested. So like I was just saying, sorry, Lucid Maxx benefits. So we've got daily payouts, no payout caps, up to 5 accounts, no DLL, the end-of-day drawdown, the instant live capital. So the evaluation rules, we have our profit targets, we have our max loss limit per account, the consistency rule, the number of trading days, and the profit target must be reached. 40% consistency rule must be maintained. The minimum daily trading requirement must be satisfied. And once passed, the trader transitions directly into a live account. So the live account drawdown is the same as the standard Lucid Live structure. Lucid Maxx accounts allow uncapped daily payouts, no payout windows, daily payout requests. There's no profit minimums once live, and traders may request payouts daily. The Lucid Maxx cycle. The goal is to create a pathway for consistent traders to stay with Lucid long term. So that's what they're looking for by doing this account, is to have someone that trades with Lucid's capital that's there for a long time, who is also making the firm money, right? That's what ultimately what they're looking for. So cooldown, Lucid Maxx traders who earn profits above the live drawdown receive a reduced 2-week cooldown period before re-entering the evaluation. However, traders who repeatedly fail to clear drawdown, or traders engaging in reckless or YOLO trading will be subject to extended cooldown periods at the discretion of Lucid's risk team. This performance cannot support traders who continually blow live accounts before getting to the live drawdown, which makes sense, right? Because they can't give this to everybody. The reason that firms don't just have these rules like this, where it's uncapped daily payouts and no pay, is because they can't. If they did that, then there would be people who would go in and trade recklessly and take advantage of the situation. So that's why not all firms are going to be able to have anything like that. And that's why they're also trying to make this so that it's invite only. They want to look at their best traders and the people who are managing risk the best in their network of traders, and then offer these types of accounts to people to really truly give good traders an incentive, which I think is super awesome. Because if you are a good trader and you are managing risk and you actually are someone who's able to not blow up a whole, I'm not talking about doing a sim farming thing. I'm talking about someone who actually knows how to trade. You would never do that in a real account. Never. I'm not saying one way or another whether it's good or bad or whatever, but there's been all that controversy recently with different people who spend this much money, and you go in and you just YOLO all of the evals until you pass, and then you YOLO all of that until you get a payout. And yes, it works, hypothetically speaking, but that's not really representative of what real trading is. And I'm trying to build something long-term here with what I'm doing. You're free to do whatever you want and whatever you think's best, but I can understand why a firm would not want someone to do that, because it's not advantageous to them or really to the trader either in the long run. Yeah, you get a little bit of cash and you get a little bit of come up, but that's fine. That money will be gone in a year, and then you'll still be in the same place you were before if you don't have something to actually, it's almost like getting a lot of fish at once and eating all the fish but not knowing how to fish later. So you need something more than that to be able to sustain whatever it is that you're trying to build in your life long term. Okay, good. Let's keep going. So we got updates and upgrades to LucidFlex. LucidFlex is one of the most popular plans in the space. We intend to keep it that way. With 3 months of the data in the books, LucidFlex may need a price adjustment. I'm not sure exactly what that means yet, but we're monitoring and we have details. More details coming in the coming weeks. I'll keep you guys updated if they change the price. So traders wanted more out of Lucid Direct, and now you can take payouts in less than 8 days and choose from more account sizes. Apparently there's going to be more account sizes. Let me know in the comments if you guys want more videos about Lucid Direct. So it's not one of the most popular things, but hands down, the most popular account, hands down still to this day, is LucidFlex. I'm glad that they got rid of Lucid Black because Lucid Black was silly in my opinion. All right, let's keep going with this. We got Lucid Pro, inspired by your favorite parts of Lucid Black, which is dead now. Your favorite one-day pass got a major plan upgrade. Excellent. You can see all the details here. We're going to skip that for right now. So we've got meet the new Lucid Pro, one-day pass, new payouts every 3 days, higher payout caps. Okay, so as long as you meet the minimum payout goal and you still meet the consistency percentage rule, you will be able to make withdrawals on the so as long as you're meeting your minimum profit goal for the account size and you're also meeting your consistency rule, then you'll be, and you have, you know, your profit over the buffer balance, and you'll be able to take the payouts. The payouts are capped on all the different size accounts. You can see that here if you want to pause them, for payouts 1 and then payouts 2+. So that's wonderful. All those things are good. Here's the cheat sheet. The live program, completely rebuilt, industry standard, $0 balance, end of day drawdown, simplified bonus, clear path back to sim. Okay. Lucid Maxx, you got an exclusive daily playout plan for top performers. There's a price increase coming on LucidFlex. Lucid Pro is back from the dead. Lucid Black is out. Rest in peace, right? That one's gone. So the question is, which plan should you actually pick? And here's my quick take. If you want maximum flexibility, I think LucidFlex is the one that you should go with. So there's no consistency rule once you're funded. It's the easiest path to the payouts. If you want to skip the evaluation directly and start getting paid ASAP, Lucid Direct is better, especially now with the faster payout cycle. They decreased it by a couple of days. If you want to be able to get not daily payouts, but very quick payouts every few days, a Lucid Pro would be the way to go. So then ultimately at the end of the day, if you get invited to Lucid Maxx, that's definitely the best one of all of them. But in order to get to Lucid Maxx, you have to earn Lucid Maxx, which means that you have to have a strategy that's profitable, and you have to execute and display real risk management in your accounts. So that's it. That's everything from the massive Lucid update. If you guys are interested in getting a Lucid account, please use my link. It'll be down in the description. You can use code RTF. You get massive discounts on everything Lucid. Your first 2 accounts there are 50% off. Any evaluation up to 5 is 40% off. And then everything after that is 30% off. So if that sounds good to you, please let me know. If you have any questions about anything, drop a comment, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share this video, let other people know what's going on, and I will see you guys on the next one.